Hello, YouTubers, Twitters, Facebookers, Vampire Freaks, Tumblers, Instagrammers, Snapchatters, whatever networking social media website I forget. This is yours truly, Down Kelly, coming at you, aka Occultic Babe, January 29th, 2014. I believe this is it Monday? I don't know, I think it's Monday, January 29th, 2014, soon to be Tuesday. Hope I got that day right. But it's January 2014, the 29th. It's approximately 1:48 a.m. There's a few questions I left out, so this is going to be part 3 of that, answering your questions. Frequently asked questions that people normally would ask me in 2014. Like I said again, I got them written all down here, so I won't forget what I have to ask myself and answer. I ain't got no music playing right now in the background, all because my phone's acting stupid. So last night I had some Ronnie James Dio playing in the background, Chalice. Tonight I was going to put some Pentagram when the screams come, but it don't look like my phone wants to cooperate with me. So let's get started. I got 9 questions here written down. Do you like, number 1 question, excuse me, I got 9 of them. Do you like the slang words of the future? I like that question. No, I don't. I just don't like slang, period. I mean, even when I was in my hip-hop straight days, I barely used that shit. I barely used those words. Like nigga and ratchet and fucking YOLO and all that shit. Those words piss me off. You want to be enemies with me, say those words to me and see what happens. I cannot stand when people use those stupid terms. They're so fucking dumb. And ratchet, who's the retard that came up with that? Ratchet, that's a tool that's used to repair something, right? Okay, that's fucking stupid. Like, do not ever come up to me talking that slang shit, because I can't stand it. That's a good way to get your teeth knocked out. I can't stand those fucking words. Like, you want to make enemies with me, to use those slang words. I am not into that ghetto fucking shit. I don't like it. I don't like slang words. I don't like them. I can't stand them. Ratchet and nigga and excuse me. I do not like those slang words. Even the ones people use today. I can't stand them. I just cannot stand those slang words, period. They're the most stupidest words ever. Question 2. You ever go to college? I flirted with that situation. I just actually got them talked to a female friend about it. I thought about it. But my thing is, if you got the money and you're really wealthy, then by all means go and do it. Like I said it now. If I was to get a class or something, or take a class or something, someone pays for it for me, kind of like a financial aid type thing where I don't have to pay it back, that's a little different. But me, like, I just said tonight, I want to look at your bartender. But after I get situated and I see what's going on, I'm probably going to turn it down. Because now, college, all right, how much is tuition? What's that, $400 a class nowadays? Then another $300, couple hundred for a book. See, now that's stupid, because you're wasting money, because you're gonna get a class. Oh yeah, you like it. You think you're gonna become this fucking doctor or whatever the fuck you signed up for. Then you don't graduate. You done gave out all this money to these people, these idiots. You done gave out all this money to these people. Then you're gonna graduate. Then who's gonna be the idiot then? You done gave out all this money. Then you don't graduate. You screw up because you want to go to, enjoy your events in your life, because people party, they want to enjoy their friends and enjoy life a little. You ain't going to fucking be studying 247. I don't give a damn. You like I said, now what's tuition today? $400, $300 for a book. That's a waste of money. By the time it's all said and done, you calculate it, that's damn near, well over $3,000 you just spent. Close to it. $3,000, I can go and buy me. I go to the thrift store and buy me a couple outfits. You know, I can go and buy me some more patches of synthetic hair and get my hair fucking done the way I like. I can buy more witchcraft materials for my religion. All kinds of stuff. So see now, and half that stuff I just named won't even cost me that much. Because where I get my hair done, I don't even pay it as much as most people do to get their hair done. Now, you done paid all this much money for school and books and shit, then you ain't going to graduate. What if you screw up and you ain't going to graduate, then you look like a fool there. People say, oh, you're a lowlife, you don't go to school. You saying, I'm the lowlife, but you don't want to sit here broke. You be looking stupid because you gave out all this money to these people. You say you're going to graduate, you end up not graduating. End up taking a fucking course, a couple years, you end up graduating when you're 60 and spent all your damn retirement money all up. So my thing about it, I'm not into that shit. I'm not into college. It's not my thing. Okay, at one point in time, you'll end up paying for something. So if I find out that I got to pay a lot of money, $250, I am not paying. I like this bartending school I just called not too long ago. I'm not giving out too many details, so I don't want to get banned off YouTube or nothing. But I called the guy up and he goes, $250 for the class. Now, see, if I had $250, I'm not going to pay for school with it. You know, I could use $250 for clothes or something, you know, for clothes or pay off a fine or something like I need to do, or buy some food or something. I'm not going to go out and spend $250 on school. You know, and these teachers and shit, they're making it over like a fucking fat rat. So my thing about it is I'm not into college. So like I said, I flirted with the idea, but after I get situated, probably 9 times 10 I'm not going to go. So you call me every name in the book. I've been called every name under the moon anyways all my life, so I'm really not worried about it. So I have to say no. College is not for me. I mean, I'll ask or something, and after I find out, that'll be about it. But I am not going to be going to college at all. I'm not into it. To me, it's a waste of money. Now, you done spent $300 on a fucking book. What if you go and lose that book? You go to a party, you get real drunk or something. You got your book with you, spend the night at a friend's house, and you forget where you put it, or somebody steals it, or it gets drinks all over it. Then what? You pay $300, another $300 you got to pay and get the same fucking book. That's a waste of money. So by my thing, I think college is stupid. It's not for me. It's not for me. You know, I'll do something else. But yeah, that ain't. I never been into that. I mean, now, how many people said when they were younger they wanted to become an astronaut or a doctor? That's all shit you say. But now that you're in your late 20s or early 20s or early 30s, you're not a doctor today. You're not a fucking, you know, you're none of that stuff. That's just something the kids say. You're probably doing something way better than what you said you were going to do years ago. So, see, my thing about it, I'm not into college. So, call me every name in the book, but no, college is something I'm not going to do. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't waste it, you know. I'm not into that shit. No, that's not me. So by my thing, no, I'm not into college. Like I said, I'll ask a question about it. I'll see what it's about, but I'm not going to be going to no fucking college. You can forget about that. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. Well, I think so. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe you're into college. That's you. That's not me. Too much money being wasted on it. Too much time being wasted. You're missing events out of your life, you know, so, yeah, college is not for me. It might be much of a turnoff to certain people, but I don't give a damn. I'm just not into that. It's too much hassle, waste of money, waste of time. I need that money for clothes or something far more important than that. So, moving on. Excuse me. What do you think about being ignored? I can't stand being ignored. Like, lots of times I'll go on my Facebook. A lot of you already probably know what I'm going to say. A lot of times I go on my Facebook or one of these websites, you know, and I get ignored all the time. Like, I cannot stand it. Like, I remember I asked this one girl about a question about something, and we explained and we talked to each other about it. It's about some work I wanted her to do on my body. It was some ink-related work, and I asked her about it, and All I got a response was where at, and after that she ignored me. And mind you, this question is fucking well over 7.5 months old. See, now to me, when you ignore somebody, this is rude, but it's just stupid. I cannot stand being ignored, especially if it's somebody I know, you know. Especially if somebody I know. Like, I think it's the rudest thing ever. You should not ignore people. I can't stand it when people ignore me, it just pisses me off. I think it's stupid as fuck. So I can't stand being ignored. I just can't stand it. Say what you will, say what the fuck you want, but I just don't like it when people ignore me. I can't stand it. You're going to ignore somebody, don't even strike a conversation with me. Don't even be friends with me. I mean, how many times I've had females that ignore me, and I ask them something, I get a response. It's some fucking jerk. They respond to them, you know, because I guess I'm not manly enough, so I'm not worthy for them to talk to. So, but yeah, ignoring, I don't like it. I just think it's the rudest, stupidest thing ever to do to somebody. It's fucking ignorant. You hear somebody talking to you, then fucking talk, you know. Respond to them. Because you never know when you need that person to respond to you. So, I don't like people ignoring me. What's your racial type? Let's see, I had this, a lot of people think this too. A lot of people think because the kind of stuff I'm into, metal music and the punk alternative lifestyle, the makeup and the piercings and the crazy hair. A lot of people automatically think this. They automatically think I'm just into white girls, but I'm not only into white girls. I'm into girls of all races. I'm into Asian girls, Native American girls, black girls, white girls, all of them. I'm into all of them. I'm into, like I said about my other vlog, I'm into anybody that's respectful and open-minded. Anybody that's respectful and open-minded and they're caring, and actually give a damn about life, and they give a damn about, you know, themselves, and they keep themselves up, take care of themselves. That's who I'm attracted by. I don't care what race you are. I'm not racist at all. But, I mean, I preferably said I was into white girls more. But, no, I like any girl that's, you know, any girl that's, or any guy or girl that's open-minded and they know what they like. They like to enjoy life, not some fucking complainer or, you know, I'm not fucking, when it comes down to it, I'm not really picky at all. Like, if you know what you want out of life and you get your goals or whatever, that's all. You don't have to be some fucking bubble blonde bleached fucking bimbo or have $1 million. I'm not into all that. You are who you are, you know. If you got your head on your shoulders and you know what you're about, that's all. I'm not into people, you know, into people just because they have a lot of money or their car they drive or they're Asian, or I'm not into any of that. You are who you are, you know. If you're open-minded, you care, we got stuff in common, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I'm not just into only white girls. I'm into any race, just as long as the girl is respectful and kind and caring, and she's you know, she knows what she likes, she knows what she wants out of life. You know, you don't have to have $1 million and be this fucking preppy college fucking goer and I'm a fucking girl. Look at me, I have hair. You know, whatever, man. You know, I'm not into any of that. Like, if you know, you're open-minded. We got a lot in common. You're respectful. That's all that matters. So I'm not only into white girls. So I'm into black girls, white, Asian, whatever. Any girl that's open-minded and will respect me for who I am and what I'm about. That's all. What do you think about, well, here we are, yeah. Wait, what race are you? A lot of you probably didn't know this, probably unless you look at me. Since my eyebrows, I don't have eyebrows, I draw them on. But, I've had some people that think I was Mayan and black. I had some people that think I was like Middle Eastern and black. So I'm going to answer that as quickly as I can. I'm Native American and black. So my mom's mother, she's full of blood Cherokee. So that's what I am. I'm Cherokee and black. So that makes, since my mom is, you know, my mother's mom is full blood, like Native American. My mom is Native American black. So yeah, that's what I am. I'm Cherokee and I'm black. I'm not for sure how much percentage that is, but I'm Cherokee and black. That's all I know. So that's what race I am. So So my mom too, she was also raised in Alabama, so I guess I'm some type of southern, I'm like a southern black Indian. I don't know. It's weird. But probably why I'm so nice and sweet and caring. Southern hospitality. My mom is sweet and nice and caring, so I guess that from her when I was born. But yeah, Cherokee and black, and a little bit of Alabama. So yeah, Southern black Indian guy, person or whatever. All right, what do you think about guys that sag and the whole hip hop ghetto image motif? I think it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, even when I was in my hip-hop normal straight days, I never sagged. Like, I done it one time to see how it would feel, but I don't get it. I don't know it. What do you get off of not wearing a fucking belt? It's fucking stupid. The guy was here not too long ago. He was skateboarding. A couple comes in there all the time. It was him and his girlfriend. She's blonde hair, preppy as hell. Fucking, you know, just fucking preppy. Just ghetto and preppy or something. I'm trying to excuse me, run nobody down, but it's just, this guy was skateboarding and he had his pants completely off his ass. And I'm like, why is she with him? He's a fucking idiot. Like, for me, I don't see what you girls see in a guy that sags. What do you see in a guy that hangs his pants off his ass? What do you get out of that? He looks like a retard. You can't walk the right fucking way. You know, you can't walk. What if you're running from something? You know, what if a dog chases you? You gotta run like you got something stuck up your ass. So me, I don't like sagging. I can't stand it. And if a female is into a guy that's into that, then she's got to be nasty her fucking self, because that's slouchy. It's unprofessional. It looks like you have no home training. I don't see who thought of that. I'm going to sag my pants. And what it was, these were jogging pants, so you couldn't even put a belt on them. I'm like, why are you wearing that? You look like a fucking idiot. So my thing is sagging is stupid, and I don't know why you females date guys that sag. What do you get out of it? What do you want to look at? What do you want the world to see your underwear for? I mean, if you want to be a stripper, that's all fine, but what are you seeing there? The whole hip-hop image, I'm not into it. Look, you females are into that shit, that's on you. I'm not into that crap. I can't stand it. When I was working at the produce plant, that's all that was in there was girls that they sagged their pants. I mean, it was a preferably open-minded area. A lot of females in there were gay, you know. A lot of them were gay or bi. A lot of guys that were gay or bi. That's what I did like about that place. So, I don't like nothing to do with hip-hop. I hate it with a passion. I don't like sagging. I can't stand it. You females like it. I think a lot of times you females don't know what you want, because that's disgusting. If you like a guy that sags, then there's something fucking wrong with you. This is disgusting. I don't like it. I mean, this is ridiculous. This guy's had his fucking pants is way off his ass. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? But somehow you guys get girlfriends. I don't know why. You females, I don't know what the fuck you seeing guys like that. This is disgusting, if you ask me. I don't get it. It's a turn off for me, and I'm a guy. But I'm bi, but I wouldn't date nobody that don't know what a fucking belt is. Not me. I can't stand it. Alright, moving on. Now we got that off the cauldron. What's your type of music? Oh, man. So many, though. I'll have to practically be a squid and have several tentacles to name. My type of music would be metal. Metal. Ronnie James Dio, Vanilla Road, Pentagram, Lizzie Borden, stuff like that. I mean, that, you know, Black Wave Society, Zake Wild. That's 5 bands there. Incubus, Succubus, Godsmack. Incubus, Succubus is a spiritual, Wiccan related band. You gotta understand them. But yeah, most of those bands are occultic that I listen to. So yeah. But Ronnie James Dio, Manila Road, Lizzie Borden, Pentagram, Godsmack, Incubus Succubus, the Birthday Massacre. I don't care too much for mindless self-indulgence. Like, Birthday Massacre is way better in my opinion. But yeah, the Birthday Massacre. Concrete Blind, it's a good band. The song goes, watch out now, take care, beware. Yeah, Beware of Darkness by Concrete Blind. Man, any of that stuff, any of that 80s stuff, I like. Any metal songs, I like. I'm not really into a lot of screamo songs. I'm not really into Devil Wears Prada or Axe and Alexandria. I'm not into none of that stuff. That's for you children. That's for you little fucking 15, 16-year-old, 20-year-old babies now. I'm talking about real music that adults listen to. So yeah, stuff like that. Dio, Manila Road, Lizzie Borden, Concrete Blind, Godsmack, The Birthday Massacre, Pentagram, Incubus Succubus. Yeah, stuff like that. That's the kind of music I'm into. That's the only kind of music I ever find me listen to. You know, Black Label Society's 8 Wild. Stuff like that. Queen, The Cure, The Smiths with Morrissey. The stuff like that you'll find me listen to. Kitty, all-girl rock band named Kitty. They're pretty good. That's the kind of music I'm into. Actually metal, you know, and experimental metal, spiritual metal, stuff like that. Okay, what can someone say or ask to piss you off? You know, I get this a lot, this question 8. When someone pissed me off, most frequently thing that someone said to me that pissed me off was they constantly ask what you want out of life. Like, you got no right to bash me for anything I tell you I'm into or I'm not into, because I have a right to do what the fuck I want. If I decide that I don't want to be part of the corporate world, that's my decision, which I don't want to be part of the corporate world. You will not ever see me flipping burgers. You will never ever see me putting your food in paper or plastic or salt in your fries or fucking none of that. I can't stand that kind of stuff. I would never do that shit again in my life. I mean, not that I did do it, but I had several careers similar to that. Like, like I told you the last place I worked, they made me take all my piercings out. That was on top of the dime corporate, and I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like I said, I know probably get a lot of fucking bad reviews and thumbs down and unlikes about this video. I really don't give a fucking goddamn fuck what you guys think. That's why I'm making this video, you know. But that's what pisses me off a lot, because no one has no right to bash me for anything I do. You know, I don't see you guys' names on billboards or on boxes of cereal or on a named pair of shoes either. So I'm just gonna stay right here and do what I'm gonna be doing. You know, I ain't got a bunch of kids running around. I just gotta take care of me. You know, so that's that. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, that's the main thing that someone could say to piss me off. Well, what you do with your life, and your low life, and this and that. So that's the main thing that people say or ask to piss me off. Because you'll see tears pour in your eye if I fucking rip into you. You know, I can do that. I can fight your ass with words. You know, before I get into my witchcraft, I can fight you with words. So yeah, that's what really pisses me off. Someone constantly says that or asks me. That really, I told several friends don't ever say that to me. Well, you're a lowlife. Yeah, so don't do that. Unless you want to become an enemy, don't do that. Because that's when a Doberman Pinscher comes out of the cave, which is me. I'm a Doberman Pinscher. Let's see. What makes you hold grudges so much? I answered this before. You guys are probably, like I said before in my other video, you guys are probably a lot nicer than I am to your enemies, that I am. But my thing is the whole let it go and put in the past. See, I don't go by that rule for the simple. Just like I told you about the Druid girl I was telling you about. I don't go by that because the same people that hurt you before, they'll do it a fucking million more times. So my thing is, that'll be like somebody that killed your family member, and you see him at a restaurant, you go buy some food and order your food, and you sit down with him, you're going to be friends with the motherfucker that just took your family member away. We're talking about on purpose. You're going to be friends with that motherfucker? Hell no. You're probably going to, if you're right state of mind, you'll probably get up and tell his ass off and get the hell out of the restaurant. But if you're an idiot and you're wacky and you're a retard, you'll go and shake the person's hand. You know? So to me, like, no, I just can't stand my enemies. And that's why I hold a grudge so much, is because I don't like them. And the more I hold a grudge, they'll see like, man, he's pissed off at me. You'll send out that negative vibe like, oh, I'm not fucking with this person. This person's mean to me because I was mean to them. I've had it happen. I had enemies to come up to me and pat me on my back and thank me for what I done for them. And I'm like, fucking, what the fuck are you touching me for? I didn't do nothing good for you, motherfucker. Recently it happened. So, yeah, the reason I hold a grudge is because I just don't like you. And if I don't like you, I don't like you. This is how it is. You can call it animalistic if you want, but I have my reasons. Like I said, you guys are probably a lot nicer than you guys are probably a lot nicer than I am towards your enemies, but that's not the way I am. If I see a son of a bitch and I'm beefing with him, just do your best just to not say nothing to me, because I already been told, be good, don't talk, you know. Fuck all that. So yeah, that's why I hold a grudge so much, because enemies, they're gonna piss you off. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to infuriate you, and they know I'm after them. They know I can't stand them. That's why my enemies don't say nothing. So that's why I hold a grudge, because I just can't stand my enemies. That's pretty much it. I answered all the questions. Can't think of nothing else. Oh, it was one other question that somebody wanted to know too about it. I kind of double standard myself on this, and I kind of asked this question of myself. What type of girl would I date, or guys? Pretty much the same thing I said before. Pretty much asking these questions in a circle. Anybody that's open-minded, not closed-minded, you know. Like I said, it ain't got to be like fucking my identical twin, but whatever. But I answered all your questions. That's part 3 of answering your questions 2014. So I'd like to say, you guys have a good night. Subscribe if you already haven't. Inbox me, comment me. It's a Cultic Babe at YouTube. You guys have an awesome night. Talking about witches and practicing witches like myself. So mote it be, and so let it be, and so it be. I'm a practicing witch. I'm bisexual. I like to enjoy life. That's all I can say. This is Donovan Kelly signing off, a.k.a. Cultic Babe. You guys have a good night, and later.